Is Jake Art, and I am live streaming with John Ice Tower.
Yo, yo, yo.
So, comments are required. Now, we're going to be drawing from these comic books. Jonathan will be drawing from one of them, I'll be drawing from the other.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Now, I will.
This is the comic.
Maybe I should draw Mr. Freeze right here. What do you think, John?
Mr. Freeze right there.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
it?
you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Now be tight.
So I'm gonna draw it big, like.
It's a pretty interesting book. You're showing me right here.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
That scene right there is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fire draw some gesture drawings.
Alrighty. But yeah, guys, we've been drawing together for a long time now, and we've never stopped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're brothers in bond.
Under the drawing code.
Yep. After this, I've got to make some phone calls myself. Yeah. Some people might be thinking, hey, why isn't he calling us? Yeah. But yeah, that's something to deal with.
It's all good. It's just business, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been drawing ever since I was a little kid, and I never stopped until I was 18. 18, because a family incident occurred, and I was like, oh man. But then I got over it, and I'm like, this person is in a better place. So I just said, I'm just gonna stay positive as best I can, just draw. And then I met Jonathan over some years from a neighbor that told me about him. And I ran up to Jonathan. I'm like, hey, are you Jonathan? And he's looking up at me like, yeah. And I'm like, can you draw like really good? Because I'm working on a comic book, and I'm really wanting it to pop. I'm really wanting it to look really good. And he's like, yeah, I'll show you how to do it, man. Don't worry about it. I'll show you. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I freaked him out a bit. Maybe he won't do it. And then I was like, hey, he's calling me. So yeah, it'll work out. And then I met up with him, and we got to know each other. And we've been friends and best buds ever since. We never stopped.
Yep. It was an honor meeting you, sir, brother man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been drawing for so long, it's like an addiction sometimes. But it's a positive addiction. So. Bless you.
Excuse me. I would call it a passion, you know? You have the passion for it.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what it's about. Not stopping, not quitting. And also drawing with doing what you love to do. Like, I've been drawing just like yourself since I was a youngling, you know what I mean? Crayola colored pencils, everything you know, growing up in a Christian household, you know what I mean? I didn't really get comics like that. Because,
Mhm.
you know, we never really went to the comic store, but when we did, like, go to Kroger,
Mhm.
man, one of my first comics, that's why I say the Christian part, first comics that
Mhm.
I saw and really wanted was a Spawn comic.
Mhm. But your mom wouldn't let you
Oh
have
my
that.
God. She was like, oh, this what you want? And she opened it up. Oh, no. Man. Man, so. But then, you know, I started getting X-Men and she actually started taking me to comic stores. Like, is this
Mhm.
kind of what you're looking for? I was like, yeah. That is it, Mom. Yes, this is where, the rest is history, man.
Yeah.
And then, I was lucky enough that she got me, oh man, back in the day, they used to have these X-Men action figures.
Oh wow.
And they were big and like they can move. And she
Dang.
got me a Cyclops.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, it was the tightest X-Men action figure I've ever had in my life. And then the next one she got me because I wanted a Wolverine. But
Mhm.
they were out of stock. Wolverine was out of stock all the
Mhm.
time. You
That
know what
must
I'm
have
saying?
devastated you,
No, I wasn't
man.
really that mad. Like when growing up, I was a gullible kid, so I was like, yeah, I was real airy, you know. And so,
You real airy? You?
yeah, yeah, like in the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like just very, oh, you know, just very bright-eyed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stuff happened to me. Life made me a little harder, but
Yeah.
I'm still the same kind of bright-eyed. You know,
Yeah.
it's know how to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't much of a fighter. I got into fights. Believe it or not, I would start fights once in a while,
Oh
but
Lord.
I got over it. I
Yeah, I
really,
used to start fights too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It comes from people just picking on you, or well, me. You know, they picked on
Mhm.
me. But that's just old school stuff of experience of gentlemen growing up. These
Mhm.
things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even through all that, drawing, sometimes got me out of fights too. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? Somebody like I remember some dudes wanting to beat me up,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Oh snap, you the dude who like Dragon Ball Z?" I was like, "Yeah, man, it's me, man. I'll draw you anybody." Man, can you draw me Vegeta? Yeah, man. Dang, that's tight, man. You tight. Now you got gangster friends.
Mm.
Just stuff can happen with things that God bless you with as God-given talents.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta, like on Spider-Man, use it responsibly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's with
And
great
you got,
power, and if you misuse it, it'll turn into something ugly.
or if you don't use it, it'll waste
Yeah.
away. You
Definitely.
know?
And that's what happened to me for a year when I stopped doing art because a family member passed. I stopped drawing all the way for a whole year and I had to struggle to get back on my feet in art.
Mm.
And I just got in there and my dad had to scold me about it sometimes. But
As far as stopping,
yeah, like as far as drawing realistically and sticking to it, letting that help my art.
so you would say your dad really pushed you in
Oh yeah,
art.
definitely.
Mm.
Even as far as I didn't want to go because I felt uncomfortable with some of it. I was like, I really want to do comic book stuff. He's like, no, that's not as good as it should be. You draw it. You draw realistically. Then you practice comic book stuff.
Mm. I feel him on that,
Mhm.
but not no buts. I feel him on that definitely.
Mhm.
It's just too realistic stuff. That
It's a lot of detail.
well, they're detailed, but rather techniques
Mhm.
that you really got to study. You know what I'm saying? I gave you some
Yeah.
of them books,
Mhm.
so really review over those, like the planes of the face and stuff. I see
Yeah.
you doing it now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It was just because we already had like a little talk about it.
Yeah, and I've been forgetful about some of it too, man.
It's all good.
I don't know how and why I get so forgetful, but
Uh,
I need to work on it. I guess part of it is because my dad and I argue, and that makes me forget sometimes.
It's all good.
Yeah. I need to stop making excuses though.
Well, just remember just to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Write yourself some notes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Write yourself some notes.
So let's work on a gratitude list while we're drawing. If that's alright.
Yeah. I'll just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a tissue to blow my nose.
You're not getting a cold, are you?
Nah, it's just you know how it just really got the temperature changed abruptly.
Oh yeah.
And then I was doing yard work and chopping stuff.
That'll do
Got
it.
some dust. I was cleaning some stuff. Dust. Like,
But yeah, guys, I've been drawing for it's about 20 plus years. Like, well, not 20 plus years, but after this year, it'll be 20 years. So I'm really excited about how I'm doing with my art. Am I coloring it in with the right marker? Or do I
Yeah.
need a bigger marker?
yeah. Tell you what, you can have this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I think I gave you one, but I don't know what
Yeah, I
you did with
used it up, like...
You shouldn't be able to use these up. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to use these up
Okay.
that fast.
Yeah, you know me, I'm a fast drawer. I need to work on that.
If that's the case, you gotta charge a lot for your art because it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I've seen these last people a long time.
Wow. Sounds like you're a thumper, man. Thumper. From, you know, yeah, I was about to say that.
There you go, sir.
Alright.
See, that's how I went. Yeah, there you go. Big scrapes. Remember, this, like, this, let me see it one more time. Like, remember, this can cover range real quickly because it's solids up.
Oh.
So you don't have to scrape. You
Yeah.
just, see how much volume I just did?
Yeah, I see what you
Like,
mean.
This is dang near all this.
Yeah, and it goes within the shape and it fills in to where it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't notice that before.
Yeah. You know, a little bit slower.
Like that.
There you go. And you don't have to go over the same line. All that's going to draw the same. You see what I'm saying? So only time you go over something is like that little white. Just one little tippet. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, but you know what I'm saying? Remember you made that white. So.
Yeah, I messed up a white line, but I'll do that. You don't
It's
have
all good. It's all good. Keep going, brother.
You don't have any white out, do you?
Nah, don't. It's gonna affect everything.
Well, I mean, like when it dries up, you know.
See, on that, that's when you'll use this to kind of.
Okay, like right there.
You don't have to, but I'm just saying next time if it's.
Yeah, I'll do that
You
right now.
understand?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. For the little stuff.
Yeah. and then later all that's gonna dry together.
Yeah.
Damn, you see how
Yeah.
faster that was?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Now I'm gonna fill this in a little bit, do it the right way.
Yeah.
He's really starting to look like Mr. Freeze now.
Hey, you hooked it up.
Yeah.
You hooked it up.
Turn Gotham into ice. You know what that's from, right?
Is that from the movie?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. You could tell? Holy crap. Even I couldn't tell. I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's crucial because most, like from the animated series, Dr. Freeze sounds more stoic.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the cold. I can't do his voice, but it's a script. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, more poetic.
hmm How does this look?
Pretty crucial.
Yeah. And I even gave it highlights from the direction of light. And as you can notice, this doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm. Show your viewers.
Yeah.
So what were you saying again?
The highlights right here are not in the comic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yep.
And I think I might highlight it with some pencil, you know, for that, the skin tone, because that's not on there, so I want to fix that.
Okay. Yeah, basically all I did was this.
Oh, wow.
That was from that picture right there.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, studying that.
Yeah.
Good.
That's nice, man.
How should I say? I like the pose, you know? Very interesting.
You're a heroic character drawer. So you like heroes a lot. I can tell.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do like to cultivate villains, but yeah, definitely a hero guy.
I don't know why I'm in the villain so much. I do like Batman a lot, you know, don't get me wrong. I like him. He's my favorite superhero. But I do love a good villain. And, you know, I get into the villains a little too much sometimes. But, you know, it's pretty interesting once you get into it, you know. It's like something you just can't let go all the time.
Yeah, I'm not really into villains, but I cultivate villains like in my comic book.